Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today we have got Volume 6 of the disturbing part of YouTube series. We're gonna get right into it. I gotta make playlists for it, but we're gonna get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Comment you think down below. Let's go! Elliot Eastman.
26-year-old Elliot Eastman moved to the Philippines with his wife in mid-2024, vlogging his journey on life there on his YouTube channel. Strikingly, Elliot moved to the most dangerous area of the Philippines, often expressing concern that he might get kidnapped at any moment.
Up and down the mountains and now I gotta hide. Because maybe it's a kidnapper.
In mid-October of this year, 4 armed men...
Why is he so certain he's gonna get kidnapped? What? Just because you're in a dangerous part doesn't mean you're gonna get kidnapped. You have to do something to make people want to kidnap you, bro. Why do you think you're gonna get kidnapped?
Men disguised as police officers broke into his house, shot into one of his legs, and abducted him. And there's a bit more information about him on his YouTube info page, reading, "Hello everyone, I'm Elliot Eastman. I'm 26 years old, and I came to the Philippines about 1.5 years ago, where I met the love of my life, deep in the mountains of the red zone of the Philippines. Zamboanga del Norte is a recently developed area of the Philippines that was once only accessible by boat. I'll be showing you my day-to-day life as the first and only foreigner to have ever lived here in Cebuco for a long period of time. I'm from the USA. In his vlogs, where he's recording his day-to-day in Cebuco, he also shows his wife Caresha. They both lived in an apartment on a beach, with his rent only being $52 per month. Even though Elliot was aware of the danger of getting abducted at any given moment, he didn't seem to be too scared of that possibility, hence why he continued living in that area. Also, in some videos, he seems unintelligible and kinda impaired, almost as if he's under the influence. On the 17th of October, the police were called. 4 men, disguised as policemen and equipped with rifles, entered Elliot's apartment. Elliot, seemingly realizing what these men were up to, tried to escape, but was shot in the leg and then abducted. The men drove off with a speedboat, and Elliot remains missing to this date.
What?
As for the motive...
Holy sh... What? So 4 people pretending to be police officers abducted him. So shot him in the leg, abducted him, took him away on a boat, and he's just not been seen since. What did he do? What did he do? There's no way this is unrelated. What did he do?
Behind the abduction, people suggested that this could be due to him being rich. Strangely, the kidnappers never demanded a ransom, so the motive behind the abduction wasn't money. Some speculate that it might have been due to ideological reasons, since the area is home to extremist groups who attack those that do not align with their belief and ideology. It's important to consider that the main extremist group existing in that area has an estimated 20 members, down from over 1,000 2 decades prior, so it initially seemed unlikely that they would want to garner attention by kidnapping an American citizen. However, we now have confirmation by the Filipino military. And Philstar Global shared the following just 2 days ago at the time of recording, reading, "The military has vowed to eliminate the group that seized American citizen Elliot O'Neill Eastman, who remains missing since the kidnapping more than a month ago." A military official yesterday said the kidnappers were composed of members of a local crime group and former followers of slain Abu Sayyaf, sub-leader Faruji in Dama. The discovery of the rising kidnap ring came following continuous investigation and an encounter in Barangay Kenaken last week that killed 8 suspects. Given this context, it seems unlikely that Elliot is alive, but at the same time his death wasn't confirmed yet, so one should remain hopeful that he somehow survived up until now. So during the editing there was actually an update on this case. It has now been confirmed that Elliot Eastman was killed and his body was found in the ocean.
I'd love to know what the fuck happened, what he did.
On March 10, 2018, a YouTube channel named Vera Creativa uploaded its first video titled Elena Creativa 1. The video appears to be footage from a security camera, showing 2 people watching television in their home. The description of the video is in Russian, but using Google Translate it reads, Extort money from a disabled person through blackmail. Paroli Sergey will bring spice. They'll smoke.
Нет, надо уже быть готовым, уже время, хули мне сидеть-то? Да как я пойду, блядь, без денег? Блядь, не надо, что надо. Где? Везде. Да, ты? Я тоже эту твою соседку боюсь, блядь. У ней на плече, блядь, на плечах эти, блядь, наколотые звезды. Я их не боюсь, они мне просто ходят в мой понимаете? Потом, блядь, на этом, на грудях Ленин, Сталин, она обколотая вся, блядь. Она сидела, она смотрящая за Москвой. У нас носков нету, блядь. У нас
During the span of 2 years, the channel uploaded more than 1,000 videos, most of which were recordings of a house with people living in it. Some of the videos are also 1 hour long, featuring people going about their normal lives, seemingly unaware that they are being recorded.
Белый пульс. Лена и Юра, к вам вопрос, нахуй. Он или где-то у вас, потому что у меня...
Initially, people assumed that the channel was owned by the landlord of the apartment where these people are living, and that they are being secretly recorded without their knowledge. After taking a closer look, this doesn't seem to be the case. The videos mostly feature a single house, with a woman whose name seems to be Elena Kurotiva living there. She's frequently visited by different men, which the channel owner often mentions in his descriptions. Most of the videos on the channel have no description.
Is this the girl being stalked then? Because what's the point of this channel? Because there seems to be nothing except for the fact he's just showing random filmings of someone. Is there a point that he's trying to prove here?
However, some do, and they are written in a very erratic, almost incomprehensible way. One of them reads, "She stole the cart, went out in the morning for bread, came back at 9 p.m. KOA. Now I'll stop everything and start wiping you. You're not little anymore. You need to take care of yourself." Another one reading, "Again drunk and angry. I give her a little money and go work at least once in 36 years, instead of being on welfare. And she's dragged all these bastards into the house, feeding him off the back of a disabled person."
Okay, so this is a partner who's getting revenge on her, or like a family member who she's taking advantage of. Because I put quotations because at this moment, so little is being told to me that I don't actually know. Because I don't even know if he's actually taking advantage of someone or she's just this person is just assuming so. I'm gonna say he because at the moment that's what I believe it to be.
In a video uploaded on 26 October 2019, we can see a man supposedly cleaning the front yard of his house.
Okay.
The description of this video is really strange. It reads, "She knocked down the fence but demanded water. Those effing neighbors are bastards. That's why they have plenty of money and good housing, living at my expense and that of others like me. She didn't even request the necessary documents for case 2356917. If I request the documents, they won't send them to me. That's the judge's plan. She figured I wouldn't be able to prove my right as a priority claimant for housing under contract. And then there are the prostitutes. Judge Voronina from the Moscow City Court, secretary turned prostitute Sherbakova. My wife
What the fuck is this guy on about? This is actually one of those cases I think is all about nothing. I don't think there's actually a point to this. I think this guy just goes a mental health issue and filming these people.
In 2014, and they turned the place into a den of addicts, saddling a disabled man with a drug addict, hoping he would slit their throats with a razor. Judges come to me in my dreams at night and demand, slit their throats with a razor. But what am I, a fool? I have a razor, sure, but they jail me, and they want housing. It's a communal apartment room that my wife earned at the factory. They created the situation. If it were in my name, I'd have kicked out my daughter and her den. But they deliberately set it up like this. The descriptions of these videos make little sense. There's almost no grammar. The creator frequently repeats themselves, jumping from one topic to another. The tone is extremely erratic, and they seem to express anger toward the author's daughter and the judges of the Moscow City Court. In one of the videos, we see cops visiting the house. The description here reads, "A drunk man is breaking open the first door after he started knocking. The stepdaughter didn't let him in, but he broke open the second door. She barely managed to kick the bastards out. I called the police twice. She'll get him out. But they come back after half an hour. Apparently, they are sending agents here to set up a den. After that, for organizing a den and misuse of property, they'll revoke the registration so that, in the end, the disabled person will be left out on the street." On December 8th, 2019, the channel uploaded its last video before abruptly stopping and eventually disappearing entirely from the internet.
Да, слышу. Да, говорите. Говорите.
Добрый день. Звонок из Совкомбанка.
Идите.
Судебного взыскания. Щепкин Петр Николаевич. Это вы?
Because of the language barrier, it's difficult to fully understand what is happening, but it appears to be a recording of a phone call in which someone is speaking to a bank about loan deals. Upon further investigation, we can find more channels that likely belong to the same person. One of these channels, named Peter Shepkin, also uploads similar videos and has been active as recently as March 4, 2024. This channel also features videos about Elena, with descriptions ranting about dangerous people visiting her, just like the Vera Kurativa channel. The very first video on this channel was uploaded back in 2016 and features a man speaking to the camera. This man is probably the owner of these channels and is named Peter Shepkin.
Он посмотрел интернет, Ольга Ли упрекает президента, что якобы президент не работает, не снимает прокурора.
There are more channels like these, all of them with thousands of videos of his own house. And Peter Shepkin appears to be a disabled man living with his daughter, Elena Kurativa. Elena brings people to her house to smoke and drink, and Peter seems to be unhappy about it. In some of the videos, people can clearly be seen drinking and smoking, and the description even mentions that they are smoking weed. He even mentions that his daughter has never worked in 36 years, and is completely dependent on Peter for money. According to him, she blackmails him to get it, and spends it on weed. From his perspective, some of the people who frequently visit the house are black realtors or weed dealers who sell substances to his daughter. The owner often calls the police because he disapproves of his daughter's smoking habits and the presence of these men in his home. The channel seems to be his way of documenting everything. Based on the descriptions of his videos, it also appears that he believes his daughter and her friends are planning to kill him. Vera Kurativa appears to be the name of his wife. Peter has now completely disappeared from the internet. We don't exactly know what happened, but based on his most recent uploads, it seems that things have improved. He has moved elsewhere, and his daughter appears to have finally started working.
What an insane turn of events. Somehow, that this is just the most normal, positive one so far. Like, it wasn't positive because, like, he was documenting thing because he felt his, like, life was in danger. But, like, the fact that the end result is, like, he's gone off the internet because he's moved to a better place, his daughter's working is insane.
Normie is a YouTuber and streamer who takes on extreme challenges, such as staying awake for more than 11 days or spending a month in solitary confinement, streaming them on his YouTube channel. During these challenges, he often experiences severe side effects, including hallucinations, slurred speech, and noticeable mental decline.
Chat, I'm screwed. I can't stay awake.
While attempting to stay awake for 260 hours, he frequently came close to passing out, only for his friend to repeatedly wake him up so he could continue the challenge.
Is this the one where, like, someone banned, like, YouTube banned him or something like that because they're like, we're not letting you fucking ruin your health for this?
Oh, ouch! You alright, buddy? What's the matter, buddy? You okay? You okay? Do you want to stand back up?
Also, fuck the friends who are with this guy. Yeah, like, let him go.
You want to sit here for a while? You do want to sit down? Or do you want to stand up?
Let him sleep.
You want to sit here?
The chat is like, let him sleep. This is what happens why YouTubers can't have people. Do not have people around you if you're a YouTuber doing shit. Don't have people around you who do not give a fuck. Like, if someone's only around you and is thinking about content you should do and ways like to be around you when you're making content and that's it. Like, if you were going through a personal shit, they're not there. Don't keep them around. Don't do it. Because trust me, they will leave you at the fucking door. Because they care about that. This guy could die. This fucker, I bet, standing next to him could not care. We see with many YouTubers who are just around them for clout, and that's it. I think that's what I'm looking at with this guy. Because these guys...
As the days progressed, he became increasingly more confusing. Sometimes speaking random nonsense to the camera, or sitting in a corner looking deeply depressed.
Don't listen to the loud voices of loud mouths, listen to the voices of the angels from the monitor.
You are devils! That's one demon!
Normie failed this challenge twice, only to attempt it a third time and finally succeed. On day 10th of the challenge, YouTube took down his stream, but he continued on other platforms like Twitch and Kick, successfully completing it. Despite the extremely dangerous and potentially fatal consequences of these challenges, Normie didn't stop there. A few days later, he attempted another challenge, not blinking for more than 90 minutes, even though the challenge could leave him permanently blind.
Quidditch trials will be held in the second week of the term. Anyone interested in playing for their house should contact Madame Hooch. And finally...
Ow! Damn it! Yes!
His next challenge was perhaps his most dangerous yet. Normie locked himself in complete darkness for 30 days, completely isolating himself from the outside world while streaming it on YouTube. Over time, his behavior became more and more erratic. At one point, he began eating parts of his own door. He finally completed the challenge on November 15th this year. By the end, his brain appeared to have completely shut down, and he was acting in a very disoriented manner. It's surprising that YouTube didn't intervene this time, despite the obvious self-inflicted damage shown in the streams.
Getting ready to cry.
I think in this case, it has to be something that people bring to YouTube's attention, which is what they did with the trying to stay up for as long as he did. Someone brought that to his their attention. He's gonna have mental health. He's gonna have mental problems by the time he's done. Because he's not in the right. His body's not gonna be able to handle it, and it's gonna be bad for him when it finally can't.
What the?
Ah!
Look at the sun.
Where the fuck is it?
It's over here.
Ah! No, it's like 1,000 knives through my eyes!
Fortunately, he has now recovered, but this likely won't be the last time Normie attempts something so dangerous. Despite repeated warnings about the risks, he continues to take on these challenges. While he may be fine for now, if he keeps pushing his limits, it could seriously end fatal.
Yeah. And what I think is worse is it would not surprise me if something bad actually happens, no one reports it. Wouldn't surprise me. Or it takes a while before someone does.
There's a YouTube channel that goes by the name Kararek that is still active. And
what the fuck is this title? This says that Kararek loves hairy, stinky armpits. What in the actual fuck?
and posts really disturbing content. The channel features a blue cartoon character who is sexualized repeatedly throughout the videos. I'm unsure how much I can show, but the creator uses this character to frequently talk about how he has a fart and an armpit fetish. If this wasn't already enough, he would post a video where he'd offer a $15 Roblox gift card to anyone who sends him a photo of their armpits with Kararek written on it. Roblox is popular among kids, so it's pretty clear whom he was targeting with this offer. He even mentions how the age and color of the person sending the photos doesn't matter. Unsurprisingly, it seems that some people did accept his offer, as he uploads countless videos of people showing their armpits with the word Kerouac written on it. While the YouTuber censors most of his content, in some of the videos we can see children in their underwear doing stuff for Kerouac. There are also videos of girls peeing themselves. Kerouac started his first YouTube channel on January 20, 2023. His earlier videos featured his character engaging in intimate acts with itself, other characters, and participating in various gross activities. He also had an IG page whose bio reads, "Only DM me if you have a dino mask for $60 Robux." This is very disturbing, considering that most videos on his channel includes girls wearing dinosaur masks and making highly suggestive content for the YouTuber. In the comments of the IG post we can see possibly underage people asking for Robux. He even posted a video of someone touching themselves while saying the name Kerouac over and over again. Kerouac's old YouTube channel was
This is fucking insane. What the fuck?
terminated, but he's back on the internet with a new channel. People on Kiwi Farms even found his profile on a corn site, which states that he lives in New York. Someone else claims that he's a 31-year-old man living in Yemen, making it difficult to trust any of the information. While we have limited information about his identity, it's clear that Kerouac is using his platform to groom minors to fulfill his fetish. Leather Smoke Mai is a YouTube.
Okay, we know this guy. I believe we know this guy. Yeah, this is the guy I don't remember what channel we saw him on, but we've seen this guy before. This guy pretty much smoked himself into fucking death.
YouTube channel created by a man named Dave, who made countless videos of himself smoking in very bizarre ways. The first video on the channel, titled Gas Mask Smoking, shows him wearing a mask connected to 2 cigarettes, which he then lights up to smoke. Another
Because I'm pretty sure either he died, but I know this is a whole fucking community where this is some type of fetish ass shit. The thought of cancer, I'm pretty sure. Smoking himself till cancer dies and kills him. It's fucking weird in this fucked up community.
video that goes by the title 4 Cigars shows Dave smoking 4 cigars, 2 of which are through his nose. Over the span of just 5 years, Dave posted more than 200 videos, with all of them showing him smoking in increasingly dangerous ways. In one such video, he'd go as far as smoking 10 cigarettes at a time. According to Dave, he began smoking back at the age of 12 and has since been smoking every day.
Started smoking at the age of 12. Have enjoyed every one of them. Started out on Pall Malls. Still one of my favorites.
As time passed, his health began to slowly decline, and he started to look older and more deteriorated, at times barely recognizable. In the description of one such video, he revealed how he had been battling oral cancer for 6 months, but hadn't stopped smoking anyway. And reads, "Hey guys, after a 6-month battle with oral cancer, I'm still here and still smoking." It was evident that Dave's obsession with smoking was taking a severe toll on his health, yet he seemed unable to stop. On the surface, the channel might seem like it was created by someone who is simply addicted to smoking and cannot quit. However, the comments under some of these videos are really shocking. One of them reads, "Hell man, those lungs sound great. Good to hear that wheezing sounds healthy." The comments, instead of urging Dave to stop, were encouraging him to continue with his content. Another reads, "He sure did enjoy himself. Suffocation with cigarettes. Makes my lungs healthy." These comments seem to be fetishizing Dave's condition, finding entertainment or even pleasure in his suffering. In one of the videos titled "Showing Off My Gut," Dave would show his abdomen up close for the camera while coughing and wheezing throughout the entire video. Man, everything about you and everything you do is hot. When the camera is on your abdomen, just hearing you breathe, cough, and even burp is such a turn on. Love the belt buckle too, by the way. As if this wasn't enough, it appears that Dave was aware of this and, in fact, seemed to be catering to their fetish. He'd create videos documenting his suffering, playing into the desires of his audience. He even made dedicated videos for specific users who watched and enjoyed his content. In one such video titled, "For Marlboro Boy 82, he again showed his abdomen while coughing and wheezing. In a different video, he forced someone else to wear a gas mask and smoke cigarettes while he began to touch himself sexually as he watched him. I obviously cannot show it here, but it was really disturbing. It seems that Dave, along with his audience, were all fetishizing his deteriorating condition, but it will all come to an end when, on July 11, 2011, Dave posted the final video on his channel before disappearing completely from the internet. Comments under some of his videos suggest that he might have passed away, but there is no proof for this claim. Dave also linked to numerous other channels, all of which featured similar content, documenting
it would be hard for me to believe he's still alive. It would be hard for me to believe that.
and fetishizing their conditions through smoking. Like Dave's channel, these channels also abruptly stopped uploading, possibly meeting the same fate as him.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all for the next one.